Namaste, witchlings. How is everyone today? Boom. I am not okay. Just giving you all a heads up. Um, my multiple chronic illnesses are not happy. Primarily with the fact that I had to run like hell first thing today. Um, and go have chest X-rays done because, of course, my surgeon couldn't be bothered to, tell me, oh, I don't know, before I saw my primary care doctor earlier this month, first thing this month, that, he wanted chest x-rays and an EKG done before my surgery. No. He had to wait until, you know, today, which is Wednesday? Thursday. Thursday, and my surgery is Tuesday, to tell me that, "Oh, by the way, we want this done before you can go in for surgery Tuesday." So now it was a mad dash to go, "Oh, shit." A, and my primary care doctor's PA catch him between patients long enough to get the order put in for, the hospital that I get stuff like that done at, 1, and 2, can they get me in today? So the X-rays what about the EKG? The hospital can't do that. Thankfully, there is a new practitioner in downtown, the next town over where the hospital and my primary care doctor are. Um, 10-minute drive, maybe. Might as well be, the other side of town. We are we're kinda like that. Um, and she was able to get me in tomorrow. Oh boy, I should not be leaning over, right after daily drop. So we will be hurrying through daily draw tomorrow so that I can get to that appointment. There's a piece of wick sitting on my desk, and I so badly want to just brush it, but I know if I do, it's going to leave a freaking smudge. So I have to very gently pick it up and deal with it. So I am hella dizzy today. And so I'm not moving as fast as normal, and I'm just very off. So, just so y'all know, let's get started, shall we? All right, as I said yesterday, this week's candles are all pretty much saying, please let me have a successful surgery with a speedy and relatively pain-free healing. Right now, life is sucking balls because in the lead up to surgery, I am not allowed to take any of my normal pain meds. And literally, the only of my normal daily meds that I am allowed to take are my Zyrtec and my Singular. Oh, and my Endomed, because I told them straight up, yeah, um, I'm not skipping that for a week again because the amount of pain I went through the last time I accidentally missed it for a week was ridiculous. And yeah, we don't want me doing that again because bad things will happen. And then as far as pain goes, I am allowed Tylenol. Yeah, Tylenol works wonders for chronic pain. Yep. I'm not sleeping because I can't take my cannabis, which I use to help me sleep. Let's just agree that it really very much sucks to be me right now. So, let's get started. First card. Ah. Oh, that is cute. I barely looked at the card when I drew it. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. True success isn't just about money, it's about happiness as well. Though this person is successful, they may be using their status in self serving ways, giving only when it benefits them, or only to make it seem like they're a good person. Actively avoid being this kind of person and avoid dealings with this person if at all possible. Next, this card keeps popping up for us. It has popped up 3 times this week. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I am so sorry, but the fairies just are not going to come do all of the work for you. Oh, to think that it used to take this witch an entire day to build just one fairy house. These days, she can knock out 8 of them in a single afternoon, no problem. It is one thing to manifest something into your life. However, it's another thing entirely to do all the. You would think with the fact that it's popped up 3 times, I'd know what it means. 8 of Pentacles. One more. It's another thing entirely to do what's necessary. Okay, we're going to just read it out of the book because apparently I did not. It's another thing entirely to do what's necessary to make sure that it has any chance of coming true. Though you may wish the fairies would come along magically to magically do the work for you, that is never going to happen. So, there's nothing stopping you from using your own magic to get it all done. All the blood, sweat, and tears you put into enhancing your own skills will eventually be worth it, though. Who knows? Soon enough, you may be the one teaching others how it's done. And then, finally, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Slowly but surely, you are going places. This person has always been considered consistent, but that consistency has become a tad bit boring. Know that it is okay to do things differently every once in a while. Sometimes that's what sets you apart from others and creates a unique brand of success. So, our general takeaway here is true success isn't about money, it is about happiness. The fairies are not going to come do the work for you, and slowly but surely, you're going places. So, you're going to be successful as long as you put the work in, and it's going to take a while, but you're going to get there. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Grabbing the box for the tarot cards. See, I am scatterbrained more than usual today because my brain is doing the spinny thing so bad right now. I am honestly dizzy enough and spinny enough that I honestly am afraid I'm going to fall off of my chair if I am not very careful. Hence why I am trying to not lean as much as I normally do. All right. Moving on to, oh dear goddess, I never got out today's freaking rune. So I'm going to move it over here so I remember to. All right, today's oracle cards. You didn't mean it. There was a miscommunication, and sacrifices must be made. You didn't mean it. Miscommunication and sacrifices must be made. I'm going to assume that what you didn't mean was the miscommunication. But what are we sacrificing? Hmm? I can't even close my eyes for very long right now because I started doing the bob and weave thing. It's if it weren't terrifying at the moment, it would be highly amusing. Oof. At least I'm not nauseous yet. That's a good sign. Well, kind of. I am sitting here like this, feeling like absolute hammered dog shit. And all I can hear in the back of my head is people in my life who have told me that my work ethic absolutely sucks and that I have none. But yet here I am doing this, my work, even though I probably should, I don't know, at the very least be laying down, if not straight up in the hospital. That's the room we need. Boom. I did promise someone that if I was still feeling this crappy once I'm done, I will tell my kiddo, and I have a feeling he's going to freak the fluff out and make me go in and be seen. And so, yes. Today's rune is Rado inverted. It's the big, turn the right direction, stupid rock. It's the big R upside down. The divinity is Nertis, the goddess, mother of the family. The letter, we're oh so shocked to learn, don't close your eyes, Di, is the letter R. Are we shocked? I'm not shocked. The symbol is the wheel. The element is air. The tree is the oak tree. The plant is mugwort. The stone is chrysoprase. The color is bright red, not a color you will see much in my house. And the animal is the hawk. Things will probably not go according to plan. You will probably buy something unwisely, or you're going to find your plans upset. Personal plans may not go well, and you could have unexpected visitors and other such disruptions. Journeys may well have to be aborted, and you could find you lack imagination. Oh, the horrors, the lack of imagination. Be particularly attentive to personal relationships. At this time, reconciliations are not forthcoming. In fact, any pressure at this time could see a fracturing of said relationship. The negatives in your life will actually be opportunities being redirected, union and reunion being the final destinations. In relationships, this rune can indicate that your relationship is in danger, Will Robinson. It can be an uneasy time for your couple with frequent quarrels and disagreements. You need to thoroughly analyze your relationships to find the root cause of all of the pitfalls and troubles. There are a few possible scenarios. Perhaps one of you is taking some reckless actions. Another possibility is a massive lack of patience and mutual understanding. Don't give up. With some effort from both of you, the relationship will thrive again. In work, such a rune should be interpreted as an undesirable, unsuccessful business trip fraught with problems and unexpected auditing. It can mean that seemingly reliable plans are going to be upset, negotiations are likely to fail, and no deals. In general, If this rune came out in alignment for a career, then it's definitely advisable to take this as advice to postpone the deal. Isa came out yesterday, so let's see if the Isa rune fell out along with inverted Rado. It means that such a measure is not enough, and the plans themselves need to be radically changed. Hmm. All right. And then our key takeaway: crisis, rigidity, stasis, injustice, irrationality, a disruption, dislocation, demotion, and delusions, stagnation, travel delays, postponements, a lack of progress, and opposition. Hmm. Oh, wee, hooba. Today's goddess. We have multiple, because today's goddess is a trio of goddesses. We have the Muses. Inspiration. Okay? Oh, they don't need to be plugged in. All right. Tablet, so I can read this to you. They are Greek, as we know. The daughters of Zeus and. Give me a second to think, because the spinnies make it hard to think. Mnemosyne, there we go, the goddess of memory. The 9 goddesses, I take it back, it is more than a trio. I should have remembered that. The 9 goddesses overseeing arts and sciences are also known as the Muses. According to legend, they were born on the mountains of Parnassus, and many poets and scholars would travel there to drink from a spring that ran down the mountain to gain divine inspiration. Each of the muses oversees a different aspect of creativity. Calliope is poetry, Clio is history, Euterpe, lyrical poetry, Melpomene, tragedy, Thalia, comedy, Terpsichore, dance, Polyhymnia, music, and storytelling, Urania. Oh my god. How many times have I read about the muses that it's just now dawning on me that Polyhymnia, one of the muses, is also the name of a character in a series of books that I read as a kid. Going on a complete sidetrack here, but trust me, it's worth it. Recently there was a movie made called A Wrinkle in Time. I have not seen it. I have been told I do not want to watch it because the book, actually the trilogy of books, is one of my favorite in my childhood. They are written by an author named Madeleine L'Engle. She has I think she has like 3 different series that all kind of tie together. They're all in the same universe, and some of the characters cross over. But in one of the other series, the main character, her name is Polly, but her full name, if memory serves, is Polyhymnia. And now I understand she was named for one of the muses. God, I need to read that series again. Anyway, Polyhymnia is a music and storytelling, Urania is astronomy, and Erato, erotic poetry and mime. However, if one muse is present, anyone can petition them for their inspiration in any aspect. Gifting mortal endeavors with their divine spirit, muses are loving and joyful, often singing songs of praise. They also bestow mortals with talent and skill. Often they're worshipped with milk, honey, and wine. Modern museums originated as shrines to the muses. Museums, muses, museums, muses, logic tracks. Call on the muses when you are looking for inspiration and a boost in your talent, especially the one who oversees your specific area. And start looking around for inspiration from unusual places. The Greek muses are planting sparks all around you. You just have to open your eyes to find them. The muses are awesome. As a creative person, um, I mean, I play multiple instruments. I sing. I have written poetry off and on since I was a teenager. I write short stories. So, yeah, I am a creative. Um, in more ways than one, the muses speak to me. Okay. Oh, okay. And excuse me, Namaste card. Yes. Travel to your peaceful place. You don't have to jump on an airplane to experience that place of personal power and tranquility that leaves you feeling rejuvenated. Instead of a physical vacation, travel to your favorite place often using visualization. Close your eyes and relax your body. Imagine a place you feel connected to that gives you a sense of peace and or power. Often, this is a place in nature that you have enjoyed and may know quite well. It may also be a place you have never physically been but you would like to go. Rest here for a while and pay attention to each sense. Is the wind blowing your hair? Do you smell sweet grass or the soft, damp earth? What are you seeing? Pay attention to these details, and as you continue to practice, your place may become more and more vivid. Traveling to your peaceful place can help to relax your mind and your body. I discovered recently that one of my kids, despite being an amazingly gifted artist, actually, I mean, this is one of their older pieces, and they are much better now than they were. But I mean, this is a piece of art that that child drew. They're an amazing artist. They cannot visualize things. They cannot see pictures in their head. And I'm going, but you are such an amazing artist. How can you draw these pictures if you can't see them? Visual references. That's what they said. So I don't know. But I'm just like, whoa, you can't see it in your head, but yet I have a former friend who, when I asked them, do you think in words or do you think in pictures? They think entirely in pictures. So that was interesting for me because I don't close your eyes. When I think in words. Now, I can visualize, and I am also, and I love the graphic that shows this. Um, you have people who visualize, and they can go everywhere from basically a black and white outline of what they're visualizing to a color picture that's just, something akin to, the pears here, to the cherries here, to being able to fully 3D visualize Snoopy. I am one that if I really focus, I can visualize, 3D visualize Snoopy, but it takes some effort. and I don't often have that much energy. Okay, today's self compassion. We are going to flashback to yesterday's card. Yesterday we had lean in, and we were just trying to be with a part of our body that was, uncomfortable. Okay? So instead of our physical body being uncomfortable, we are leaning in deeper is a part of your emotional experience, calling out in pain or discomfort. And can you just be with it without trying to change it for 5 breaths? Oh, normally, yes. Right now, no. Because I am that much, very much uncomfortable, and I don't trust myself right now. Huh. Let's see. Oof. All right. Yep. And as I said yesterday, we have kind of read through all of Mr. Rogers. So I am going to yet again read something from the Little Book of Zen, Sayings, Parables, Meditations, and Haiku by David Schiller. And ooh, um, God, some of these are really good. Not as long as the one I read yesterday. Zen, in its essence, is the art of seeing into the nature of one's being, and it points the way from bondage to freedom. I like it. Now, on to some good news. So, we know that I have been using the Cozy Witch the Cozy Witch tarot deck. It is from Amanda Lovelace, who is the author, and the artwork is by Janina Medeiros. And you remember how I told you that there was an oracle deck that went with it, right? I got it. The reason I'm not using it today, I literally just got it last night, and I was looking at it. I read the book on it last night, and I am very much intrigued by it. But it is not your normal oracle deck. This one is intended to be drawn one card at a time. It is a daily card or a weekly card. So, sorry, I'm using an earbud because I'm monitoring my stream on a couple of other tabs. And, well, I don't want the sound of that getting caught in a reverb loop, and it's trying to pop out of my ear. But I am going to be exploring these cards while I am offline next week and figuring out how I'm going to integrate them. Are we going to continue doing a 3-card draw with another deck and adding one of these in, or what? So I'm looking forward to introducing you to them or introducing them to you. I haven't decided which way it goes. Gotta love me. But they are here. I'm super excited about them. And today is Thursday, which means it's podcast day. Today, I don't know how many of my wonderful friends and followers will be interested. We are going to be talking about raising magical children. So for those of you who have youngsters or, kids at all, please come back and join us. I have kids. I have raised some magical kids in more ways than one. All three of my kids have followed their own pagan paths, um, or at least I think. Possibly the middle one is just kind of agnostic, atheistic. They're on their own path. But the boys are definitely magical kids. Um, so I had kind of have an idea what I'm doing. But we will be talking about that. And there is a blog post that will be up tonight. It goes live. It's 2:30, 3:30, 4 in 2.5 hours. There are some affiliate links in the blog because I listed a bunch of books about, you know, paganism with kids. One of them I absolutely love. I used it with my own kids. And I highly recommend it. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing book. The name of it is Circle Around. I might actually go and tweak where it lays in the list. I think it's in like middle to the bottom. Otherwise, please come back and join me this evening. Tomorrow we will be doing guided meditation, and then because of my surgery, I will be offline next week. Um, I will decide tomorrow if I'm going to be doing Monday's daily draw or not. I'm kind of leaning towards no because I'm going to be getting ready to go in on Tuesday morning for the surgery, but it's still kind of maybe. Otherwise, I will see you guys in just over 2 hours for the podcast. So I hope you all have a fantabulous couple of hours. Have a lovely afternoon and spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. Tell your friends and family how much you care because you never know when you're never going to see them again. And otherwise, I love you all. And I'll see you later.